Hi guys, today I'm going to paint those two little paintings with those watercolors. For our 10th wedding anniversary, I have received those beautiful blue flowers and I'm going to paint them. So come along with me to see how those two paintings are going to be made by me. The vase and the pattern. Let's see. I am outdoor right now, and for watercolor, this is the sketchbook that I have bring along with me, and we are going to paint together. First, the vase. Portrait mode, right? Right now I'm in my mountain garden, and this is the sketchbook that I bring along with me and those watercolors. So let's start with the beginning, like a little bit of tutorial. I chose white and a little bit of gray, black, and a little bit of brown, so I can create the border of the vase. Just the border, because the vase is crystal, not crystal, glass, and it's going to be transparent, and inside there are going to be the stems, so I'm creating just the border of the vase. So basically I haven't created in a long time tutorials on how to do something. I have here on my channel videos of my journey and the things that I do, and stories behind my paintings, and why do I do that, and why do I do that one. But now I think it's a good day to combine those two, because this video it's like 27 minutes, so we can do both of them, so you can be a little bit inside my brain and I can still tell you a little bit of how to create these beautiful blue flowers. And actually you can create them in any color that you want: yellow, pink, red, I don't know, anything that you want. So I choose blue, the bluest blue that I have, to match the actually flowers that I have received. And I'm creating the petals, the shape of the petals, and I'm placing the flowers almost in the exact same place that they are in the real life. I'm looking at them, directly at them, and I am just creating fluffy fluffy flowers, fluffy blue flowers. So I haven't taught in a while. I used to teach a few years ago intuitive painting for adults, but I used to teach it in Romania, in the Romanian language. So basically I think this is a little bit hard for me to explain exactly how I think, but I think that you can understand perfect, because you can also watch what I'm doing. So I'm not using different blues, I'm just using the same blue and just making petals. As you can see, they are not have a center and going from them. The center it's a little bit wide, and from there they are starting the petals. So now green for the stems, right? And they are going to get into the vase after I'm mixing a few green, because I want to be like an earthy tone, like khaki color a little bit. So basically I'm creating like a V shape on the bottom of the petals, and then the stems. And actually the stems are not going to be perfectly straight, because in real life the stems are not perfect. Let me show you the flowers one more time so you can enjoy them. So I'm mixing green and brown. It's a brown over here, but it's green because I added green over. And as you can see, V a little bit over here, a V, and then the stamp, V and the stamp. So cool. I really enjoy painting with watercolors, but I have to be honest with you, I enjoy watercolor for 2 or 3 years. I haven't started painting with them at the beginning because I'm a perfectionist. I'm a Virgo, I have ADHD, and I need to control the brush, I need to control the colors and where I want to put them. They have to be put in right over there, but life changed. So because I had the first kid, I needed to switch from acrylic to watercolor because I needed to paint on small pieces. And I brought my watercolors, my watercolor sketchbooks, and I started painting with them. I'm going to be honest with you, this wasn't the pleasant medium for me at the beginning because watercolor is extremely imprevisible. You can control it, but sometimes you just need to let it flow, like in life. Sometimes you just need to let the life flow and go with the flow. And I'm actually working on it if in watercolors and in life. In watercolors it's a little bit easier for me because I'm doing this for over 3 or 4 years constantly, and I learn what can I control and what can I cannot control. But in life it's a little bit harder. So as you can see, I added the leaves after the stems with green, and I'm shaping the stems a little bit because they are not perfect and they have bumps. Okay, pretty nice and pretty cool. So now let's create the water with white in front of the stems, a little bit of water and a little bit behind, just like this. And now let's make a little bit of background. Let's add some cream for the table because my vase is staying on a wooden table, something like this. A little bit of grass because from my angle I am seeing the grass that is in front of me. And of course don't forget to add the grass in the vase because it's glass and you can see through it. And then the sky. Let's add some blue, even though you might think, oh, blue, but the flowers are also blue. If we add a lighter blue, it's going to look just perfect. And don't forget, it's your painting and you can add whatever colors you want. You can make the sky pink if you want because it might be the sunrise, or you can make it purple, or you can make it gray because it just rained. You can make it at wherever you want. And with those last brush strokes we are finishing this painting. Done. This is how it turned out. Pretty fun. Almost 10 minutes of painting this cute little vase with blue flowers. Let's go to the second one. Let's create the pattern of flowers or the field of flowers seen from above. So I started with the center. As you can see in my left corner, the flower from above, it has a greenish yellow center. So I took some yellow and a little bit of orange because why not? And I created the center and I placed them random on the page where I want them to be. In this way it's a little bit easier for me to create all the center of the flowers and then the petals. You can do another way if you would love that, to create each individual flowers, to create the center end of the flowers and then the petals and then another center and then the petals. Either way it's perfectly fine and perfectly okay. You choose how you want to create it. So after I finished the centers I added a little bit of green because as I told you they have a little bit of green inside, like a shadow in the left and down side of the center. A little bit to all of them. Let me ask you a question. If you are painting side by side with me, which color you choose for the center and for the petals. I'm curious if you choose the same colors as me or if you choose something different. Let me know in the comments. So now let's do the petals. Of course, blue. I'm mixing all the time shades of different colors because I learned that mixing it creates an unique and personal painting. And let me explain a little bit why. First of all, if you used the color directly from the tube or for the palette, as I have right now, you are limited to those colors that they give to you. You can create more colors by mixing shades and colors. So this is one reason that I'm doing this. And the second one is it gives you unicity. If you are creating, let's say, the same painting as your friend and you use exactly the same colors, it is going to be almost the same as the one that your friend is making. But if you are mixing different shapes, different colors, different shades, your painting is going to be from the start unique, different from the one that your friend did. I'm giving an example for with the friend, is just an example. I hope you get the idea and the point. So this might going to take a while. I'm creating each individual palette of each flowers, and I'm using the tip and then I'm pressing the brush down so it makes thicker stroke. So this took me 10-12 minutes. It was extremely relaxing, extremely meditative, and I'm going to put some music on the background so you can enjoy the process and watch it like a meditation and like 10 minutes of relaxation just for you. So from now on until I finished those flowers from above, you are going to have a beautiful music on the background. Enjoy. how they turn out, and now we are going to add the background. And let me show you what I was listening on repeat the whole time.
Listen carefully. People are gonna talk behind you. Guess where they belong? They are behind you. They gon' whisper in behind you. Scroll your name across the screen. Act like they can see your future when they never chased a dream. Funny how the ones behind you got the loudest little mouths. Never seen a real one gossip. They too busy leveling up. Hey, let them talk, you're the highlight. You the source, you the flame, you the bright side. They're below, so they reach, try to pull you from the sky. But the truth walks in the room when you arrive.
And now 3 minutes of background. Enjoy. So that's it, I finished after 26 minutes. I super enjoyed making them. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite, the vase or the pattern, the field of flowers. And let me know if you are going to try to create those, if you are going to choose the same colors or if you are going to choose other colors. I'm really curious, what are you going to do? See you next time. Kisses. Don't forget to smile. Bye.